This week, we got some good news about Call of Duty, some questionable tactics from Best Buy, and you might want to upgrade your SSD now because the future ain't looking too good. But before you do that, let's just go ahead together as a people and take it out. And welcome to another sensational Sunday. I'm Mike, and yes, I am here to talk about the tech and gaming news. So let's hop into it with that Activision, Blizzard, Microsoft, whatever is going on, merger thing, update. So there was some speculation about the future of Call of Duty, if it's going to stay multi-platform once Microsoft finishes buying Activision Blizzard. There's been some updates, some good news. It looks like it's probably going to stay multi-platform. Now, I talked about in the first video that I did, well, after the live stream, that Sony already said that they expect their deal to be honored. So we do have some rumors about what that deal is. Basically, the rumors are PlayStation has signed a deal to get this year's game, so this year's Call of Duty Modern Warfare, next year's game, and then the future Warzone game. That's the current obligation according to the rumor. So as far as that deal, that wouldn't really keep Call of Duty games on their console long term, but Microsoft has spoken about this and they've outlined they do want to keep Call of Duty multi-platform, that they kind of see it as something that's similar to like a Minecraft, where it's not so much as bringing people to the Xbox as a console, but bringing Xbox services to more people. So by having a game, like especially a big game like Call of Duty, that's hooked into Xbox services, like for instance, I'm pretty sure at some point the Activision accounts are going to go away and they'll probably just become Xbox Live accounts. So you'll have people on every platform signing up for Xbox Live, whether they know it or not. It's just a way for Microsoft to bring more customers in and try to hook them into the ecosystem. Plus, they're probably going to offer exclusive stuff to be like, oh, if you have Game Pass, you get all this stuff for free for Call of Duty. There's going to be a way for Microsoft, if this goes through, for them to kind of expand their services beyond just the Xbox. So that's probably a big part of the goal for them purchasing Activision Blizzard. And the Verge article points out, which I was thinking about too, is this might be tough to pass regulators, and stating that they're going to keep this game multi-platform, this huge game multi-platform, it's probably going to make it easier to go through regulators. There's another story this week that I'm not going to elaborate on too much, but like Nvidia tried to purchase ARM, and basically they backed out of it because it seems like the regulators were against it because, you know, Nvidia's the biggest company for GPUs, and then they're trying to purchase like the biggest company for mobile chips, and they're basically like, no. So I think that you have a huge company like Microsoft, even though they're not number one in gaming, they're still a huge company, and they still have a big footprint in gaming, try to purchase this huge gaming company. It's going to be a lot easier of a sell knowing that they're still going to keep at least Call of Duty, which is Activision's biggest game, multi-platform. Because I don't think it would be great for Call of Duty just to be an Xbox exclusive. I think that'll probably turn players away, or probably would just hurt the sales of the game overall. It might bring some new players to Xbox, but it would do more damage than good for Microsoft versus this strategy to bring outside people into their ecosystem, whether they have an Xbox or not, makes a lot more sense. But you know what doesn't make sense? This Best Buy thing. So let's talk about this. Let's break this down. So as you know, graphics cards are still extremely hard to get. Best Buy is the only site that sells like the Founders Editions that Nvidia makes. And just in general, they're one of the few places that you can buy graphics cards. I've tried to get graphics cards a few times from Best Buy, and their lottery system is already frustrating. Well, recently they made it more frustrating because the last time they had a graphics card drop, it required you to have a Totaltech membership. Now, this is a $200 a year membership where you get tech support and you get, you know, extended warranty support for 2 years. But still, not everybody wants that. I don't want that. If I can't figure out an issue, then it's going to be me contacting the manufacturer directly. I'm not going through Best Buy. And then as far as warranties, I did have that situation where I bought that extended warranty for my TV, but it's rare when I buy extended warranties. So for a lot of people, they don't want that, but you're trying to force it down their throats to buy a GPU. Now, the only thing, I don't know if this was a one-time thing because they had limited stock, or if this is going to be the way going forward. Because if this is going to be the way going forward, that sucks. Why pay $200 in order to be able to try to purchase a graphics card whenever they have one in stock, which is always like an extremely short window? So you might be spending $200 and then never even get a graphics card. Like, I always had mixed feelings about Best Buy. They're one of the few local retailers that I have to buy electronics at, so I do use them a lot, especially because I like being able to pick stuff up from the store the same day. But there's still certain things that they do that I don't agree with. And this is one of those things, even if it was a one-time thing, that's still not great. Apparently some people signed up for the membership, and by the time they were done, the graphics cards were already sold out. So they spent the $200 basically for no reason. This was a really dumb move. Hopefully this is a one-time mistake. I don't want to say one-time thing like it was okay for this one time. Hopefully it was a one-time mistake and they don't try to repeat this again. And in our final story, we may have some bad news as far as, buying some SSDs. There might be a shortage, which we could see up to a 10% increase in pricing. Basically because there is an overabundance of SSDs right now. It's not going to affect consumer products immediately. It's projected to affect us in the second quarter of this year, where prices are expected to go up as much as 10%. So if you're holding off on upgrading your PS5 or your computer with the new SSD, now would probably be an opportune time if you do have the money to do so. Hopefully this isn't too bad. I don't know how this happened, but yeah, apparently 6.5 billion gigabytes of NAND flash was lost by Western Digital. And Western Digital and their partner, I think it's Coaxia or something like that. I'm not 100% sure how it's pronounced. But basically they control 30% of NAND flash production. So yeah, them losing this is definitely going to affect the availability of SSDs. So hopefully this is not too long for this shortage to be over with. But either way, I wanted to give y'all the heads up in case anyone needs some last minute SSD purchases before stuff starts getting real. You know it's getting real. I'm hot. I'm gonna go bring this video to a conclusion because I'm literally sweating. I don't know what's going on. But if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to tell a friend, tell a coworker, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification to get notified when I drop a video. And always do at least 2 things at the same time.